Today we're throwing the Teckel USA Sharker Frog. It's Northern Strain style. Hit that like and subscribe, and let's go.
Over on the lake in a tiny little boat stood a tall, slim gal who said her boat wouldn't float. She called on me for a helping hand. I said I didn't have time, I'm a fishing man, I'm a fishing man. Out on the lake, got a stringer full of fish and a pole that'll never break.
Sharker Frog. It's 3 inches and a half ounce, so it casts real nice. Now you're looking at this color job and you're like, oh man, I didn't see that color on the website. Well, I couldn't get a black frog, and the lake I'm on, you know, black is the color frog, so I just colored the body or the bottom half black, which is actually pretty sneaky, you know, because if you're in a derby or something and everybody's throwing a frog, or they're not throwing a frog and you're crushing them and they're like, oh, he's throwing a white frog, but it's actually black underneath, there you go. It's got a crazy old red eye on it. It's got a real nice hook on it, nice bite gap there. Now here's the thing, see how wide those hooks are away from the body? This is an open water frog or sparse vegetation. You cannot throw this frog up into the thickets. It has a hair tail on it that's on a swivel. It's pretty cool. And it's got a super thin body profile and then flat sides. So this bait has a wide skating action. I mean, it's just like a pencil bait, but in frog form. So you can throw it around, you know, sparse vegetation, where if a pencil bait, I mean, with the treble hooks, you got to throw that in open water. Now, this frog, you kind of got to be patient with it when you walk it, you know. Let it slide out, then hit it. Let it slide out, then hit it. If you get too fast and you want to work it too fast, it doesn't have that great side-to-side walking action, at least for me.
Oh, little tater shit.
For my frog rod, I'm using the Daiwa Tatula 7.4. I believe it's the Ishman Row frog rod. 40-pound braid and an 8-to-1 gear ratio. I feel 40-pound braid, at least for up here in Minnesota, is good enough. I've never had a problem. If you can't get the fish's head up and he dives down into the weeds, normally that thinner braid can cut through it a little bit better. And also you're going to be able to cast farther with that thinner braid than if you're throwing like 50 or 60 braided line. But I can understand if you're down in Florida or somewhere where it's real thick. Frog, I wonder if my buddy Nick will come up with some dirty name for this one, because he likes to name these Teckel frogs, you know.